Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? It is your boy Skywalker the Jedi back at y'all with another one. I swear, every time I get on live, yo, it be like ambulances and all kind of stuff going down the street. Every time I'm live, I could be here chilling. It ain't been no noise, and then all of a sudden I go live and it's wee, wee. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Much love to Seal Nation, the Cool Table family, the Mikey Verse, Syndicate Network. Yo, yo, we about to have a wonderful conversation, and I'm so grateful that you guys are here. right? And we about to rock out. I ain't even about to get all upset, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really surprised that any of this stuff is going on. But I want to thank y'all for being here. Much love to everybody that's in the live chat and everybody that's going to take part in the replay crew as well. We got the homie Charles Austin in the building. What's going on, Charles Austin? We got the good Austin. Wait, we got Charles Austin and the good Austin back to back. Shouts out to both of y'all. Much love, Austin. Man, he be doing these fire thumbs for the boy. He be keeping it lit. So much love to the homie, right? I wasn't even gonna go live today, yo. I was gonna chill. I've been streaming like all weekend. I was gonna chill. I was gonna take a few days off, right? I mentioned that last night. I was like, yo, I'm about to take a few days off, but no, I couldn't, right? Because as soon as I'm like, I'm not gonna stream today, David Ayer got to come say this, so now we got to come talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We got the homie Anatoly in the building. What's going on, Anatoly? We got Qatar in the building. Grogu, Dennis, Will Diesel, right? Much love, all you guys. Bat Dan, what's going on, Bat Dan? Shouts out to the boy, right? All y'all that's in here early, chopping it up. South Cali guy, what's going on, South Cali guy? Much love, right? Hey. These hashtags, bro, it's been the way. It's been the way. And I got a topic to talk about tonight. Oh my goodness. The whole show is gonna be fire. So I can't wait. We got the Creed in the building. What's going on? Creed, how you feeling tonight? Hope you're feeling great. Cause I am now that I'm here with y'all. We got Chad in the building. Mama Bear. Oh, yep. And I'm going to get that video out, Mama Bear, tonight before I go to sleep. Got my word. Promise. So don't even, hey, I already know what's up. We got Mr. Wayne in the building. What's going on, Mr. Wayne? Right, man. We got El Necron in the building. What's going on, El Necron? Right? Yeah, so many sirens at the La Quinta Inn. Yeah. Right? Yeah. At the La Quinta. Yo, I swear, and y'all gonna look up and I'm gonna get sponsored by the La Quinta, I swear. Cause that's exactly where I stay at, according to the ops. We got the Nightwing in the building. What's going on, Nightwing? All right, much love, all y'all. Yes, Alan, we are all ready for some DCEU goodness on Netflix, right? And we got so many videos and so many watch-alongs coming for you guys starting this weekend, actually. So much love to you guys. We're going to kick it off early the weekend before watching something. Going into December 1st, we're going to kick this thing in a high gear, and all December, we rocking out. I got so many watch-alongs planned for you guys, right? So it's going to be a lot of content, and I hope y'all ready to do a whole lot of engaging with Netflix come December 1st. We're going to be locked in, ready to go. And yeah, I can't wait to watch the movies that's on there, right? Including Suicide Squad, right? From David Ayer. So we're going to have a good time watching that film. I really did enjoy it quite a bit. And we're going to rock out, you know, we just going to rock out like that, engaging with Netflix, right? Yes, Incognito Skywalker. Right. Yes. Cool one. Yo, I had a great day. My day was cool. I was at work a little bit later than I thought that I would be, but we still here rocking out, and we here. Right. TJ said, did David Ayer nuke his own movement? Hey, we're going to talk about that later because I got some thoughts, you know, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But look, let's get through this rigmarole so that we can get started with the show, right? Because y'all know that we got to get to it. We're on the road to 1K. Make sure that you guys are liking, subscribing, and sharing the content out, all that good stuff. Smashing that notification bell so you know when I'm going live, because it's going to be an event every time. We got stuff to talk about, and we got projects to watch on Netflix. So you want to make sure that you're keeping up with the content. Smash that notification bell. Right. We trying to hit 1K by the end of 2023. So Make sure you guys are doing so. Everybody that has, you guys are awesome. Everybody that will be in the future, you guys are also awesome. So shouts out to all y'all. Man, these hashtags right here, right, is the reason why we in here. We in here because we gotta talk, because I'm just glad that these hashtags exist. I'm glad that this campaign exists. I'm glad that the fans of these projects have something that they're able to funnel their energy into that is positive, that is going somewhere, that is being effective, right? So, shouts out to everybody that has been rocking with these hashtags, trying to acquire that, great prize, right? That Dark Side so spoke about, which is a completion to the Snyderverse arc over on the DC side, and we want and need that. So that's what we're going for. That's what we are striving towards, and that's what we've been getting a lot of progress in that way. So you guys have been amazing. Shouts out to all of you. If you do rock out with the hashtags, we ask that you guys follow the rules of engagement, which are as follows. Rule number one, we ask that you guys be positive because we are engaging with the current home of Zack Snyder. They've been showing Zack mad love, yo. They've been dropping trailers everywhere. They got Netflix ads and all that stuff, man. It's been going crazy. It's been going crazy. They dropping TV spots. So there's no reason to carry over any of that negative energy over to Netflix, as they've been rocking out with him, which means they rocking out with us and giving us a lot to feast on. So we should be positive while we're engaging with them. Rule number two, we ask that you guys do not mix these hashtags, as we're trying to keep the messaging as focused and effective as possible, right? And we feel that doing that is the best way to go about acquiring that said great prize. Rule number three, we ask that you guys please do not mention, tag, quote, tweet, reply to anything of that nature anybody over at WBD, which is including but not limited to James Gunn, right? If you can follow those three rules of engagement, then we can all rock out in harmony. We're not telling anybody what to do, but if you are trying to rock with this campaign, that those are the requirements, right? We also ask that you guys subscribe to ZSJL to Netflix on YouTube, right? Which that hashtag sell hype video that Austin previewed on the stream last night will be getting uploaded to that platform pretty soon. So yes, there will be content dropping on there pretty soon, and we're very much looking forward to updating you guys with that stuff. So also, we ask that you guys follow ZSJL to Netflix on Twitter /X, right? And that because all pertinent information about the sale movement will be coming from that platform, as well as myself and Leon of the New Geeks. Also, all of the super chats that you guys send do get tallied up, and whoever donates the most does sponsor the next stream. I want to make sure that I'm giving back to you guys that support this platform in new ways. So shout out to the homie Osa Fresh, right? 1994, he sponsored this stream. So if you want to see your name down on that ticker at the bottom, all of your super chats will be counted towards that. So shouts out to all of you guys. And lastly, but not least, we also ask that you guys head on over to inktothepeople.com/saleszsjl, as we got some fire shirts and hoodies over there. We have a Ray Fisher Cyborg shirt, right? Hashtag sale and hoodie. We have a Wayne T. Carr Green Lantern shirt and hoodie. ZSJL, right? Obviously, that we need that emerald cut, by the way. And also, we have a gray Heather Justice League emblem with the entire league on there from that film. So make sure that you guys head on over there and support that, cop a shirt, and you're also helping a great cause in the process, which is AFSP, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So now that we got through all that, right, let's get caught up with the chat, and then we'll take a commercial break. Man, yo, you guys are amazing. We got Paolo in the building. What's going on? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, y'all cooking in the chat. We got the homie Marcus. What's going on? Much love, homie. Neo Sevens in the building coming through with the flamethrower. Right? Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, cool. Yeah, yo. We're gonna talk about all that. I got a new Zack Snyder hour coming pretty soon, so much love to the homie. Yes, we got the homie Josh Herrera in the building. What's going on? What's going on, Josh Herrera? Much love, bro. Music City Soul in the building now. Oh yes. Oh yes. Much love, all you guys. All right, let's take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna be back with the start of the show because we got a lot to discuss. We got a lot to discuss, right? But let's get to it.
Steppenwolf, have you begun the conquest?
Man, so today was a day, right? Just like I said earlier, I was not planning on going live today. Oh wait, hold up. We got the homie Cool One Only saying want to get myself a sale t-shirt. Absolutely. There's a link in the description for that, bro. Absolutely, absolutely. Go and check that out. Right. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, I did not plan on going live today. Yo. I really didn't. And I actually set out with the intention this morning, right? Like I was like, yo, you're gonna take a break today. I was like, yo, you've been doing a whole lot. You gotta take a break today. Let's just chill. You're gonna go to work, you know what I'm saying? Go back home, post up. It's just gonna be easy like that, right? So I was thinking there's no way that I'm gonna be able that I'm gonna make myself stream tonight. And then I see this and at first I got all up in the fields, y'all. I ain't going front. I was like, oh my God. Because it was just a feeling of frustration, honestly. Right. Because I'm gonna be honest, right? I know that uh there's been a lot of work put into a lot of these hashtags, right? I'm very much aware of that, right? Matter of fact, I'm so much aware of that you know when things got weird, like after Full Circle, that was definitely part of the conversations behind the scenes, right? It was about certain hashtags and work that people had put into them, and that being a concern about why doing things the way that we were doing them might not have been the right way. And so while these things are happening in real time, and I'm trying to keep the main thing on the forefront of my mind with all of the decisions that we make. Even though I did, and my response to that situation was that, hey, like I put in a lot of work with these hashtags too. We all did, right? It's not like this thing is just owned by any of us, right? Hashtag release the Snyder Cut. How much work did it did? I mean, I know for damn sure there was a lot of people that was here that be in my chats and on these panels had put in mad work into release the Snyder Cut. And when that thing came to fruition, we all celebrated and we all were able to take part in that, knowing that, hey, we all made this happen. Right. So uh, knowing that, hey, a lot of work has gone into raising awareness about the Ayer cut, right? And just pushing forth the narrative of trying to make people, get on board and rally behind these things and come to trending events and to, to make posters and pictures and all that stuff and to just continue, uh, to pushing forth this whole idea of the Ayer cut, right? And for the director they kind of been pushing for to do, that because it damages the fan base. It definitely damages the fan base. And I think that, if if Zach had done something like that, I think, it would have been a similar situation where we all would have been, kind of like upset. But I think that, eventually, if there was no other path forward for us to be able to get his cutout, then, we wouldn't have had anything else to kind of pour. In like comments like these can be the death knell of a movement. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And to reach a day where that happened, it was just a little bit frustrating for me, because even though I obviously want that Ayer cut out, I've always felt like, hey, I'm not going to be pushing for something if like the director is kind of like actively telling me that I shouldn't, right? So, man, it's just it's really unfortunate, but at the same time, there is a sliver of hope, right? And we're gonna discuss that tonight. We got the homie Sin Havoc saying, "Still, we march forward." Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Cool one only says David Ayer ruined the chances for his cut of Suicide Squad getting released. Well, we're gonna talk about that because I honestly feel that. Look, I'm gonna wait till that topic because I got a topic. We got Ty saying I think Jedi it's more a fight with Zack Snyder, but compared to Ayer, it's not even close, and that's the issue, right? Yeah, I mean, look, them. Oh, wait, he said I think people actually showed desire for Zack's cut. It's not as much. Man, no, I don't even think. I think it's multifaceted, right? Look, we're gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. We got Mr. Nobody in the building. What's going on, bruh? Right? What's going on? We got Charles Austin saying, Mr. Nobody, my ex Twitter partner. Wait, I'm not sure if that's the same one. No, I think that's a different one that you're talking about, Charles Austin. Because, yeah, I think I know which one that you're talking about. That's a different one. Right. But, yeah, that's just how I feel about that. And that's my opening statements until we get into like this more nitty gritty of it. And let's pull the actual statements up here, right? Because yeah, David Ayer responding to a tweet that said, David Ayer is never going to see his cut released while Gunn is there. He really fell for Gunn's lie, should have stood by those that defended him and had asked for his cut to be part of the conversation to begin with. David Ayer responds to this saying, I absolutely can't wait to see Gunn's Superman. I have to say this, Gunn is the bravest man in Hollywood. Okay, I'm gonna get through it. He's taking charge of the hard. He's taking charge of the hardest ship to captain in this industry. We make movies. We are entertainers, not elected officials leading a nation. Everyone, please chill. Okay. Here's the thing, right? Hold up. He said Air has left the air customers on idle. Come on, man. Hey. Oh my god, bro. Like, this is funny. Shit on idle, bro. I'm sorry. We got St. Habits and David Ayer's comments mean nothing. It's sale or nothing. The reality of the WB is in control of the air cut. David Ayer. Oh my god. Hey, come on, man. No. That ain't what we doing. We got G Rob in the building. What's going on, G Rob? Yeah, I'm not so sure. Look, it was the bravest man in Hollywood. Like when you start calling this dude, like, yo, there were certain sentences that didn't need to be in this. One, I'm about to get into like, oh my god, it's so hard to dissect without spoiling a future topic. But man, it's like I don't get why some of these sentences. Like that, Gunn is the bravest man in Hollywood. Austin said, I think we all missed something though. Literally read between the lines. Ayer told us he was forced to say that. I have to say this. He said, are you sure about that? He said he was literally telling us that that he had to say this. Right? It was, man, the whole bravest man in Hollywood, bro. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. Cool one said the bravest man alive part really made me like, yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That was a crazy sentence right there. Right? That was a crazy sentence. And it didn't need that. It didn't need that at all, right? I would definitely say when it comes to bravery, bro, and this is what bothers me about David Ayer making that statement too, because he's a veteran as well, right? And you speaking about bravery, bro, when you literally have somebody like okay, if I am impervious to harm and I run into a burning building, right? That's not bravery, right? Batman said this, right? He said, you're not brave, right? Men are brave, right? Because we can die, right? There's no safety net, right? James Gunn has been able to operate with the ultimate safety net out of anybody that I've ever seen in recent Hollywood history, right? I I mean literally, I doubt that if your movie, David Ayer, flopped to the degree that the Suicide Squad flopped, that you would have then got a promotion, right? I doubt that you could have gotten terminated from a position because of questionable behavior. I'll just leave it at that, right? For questionable behavior, and you end up right over at another studio and then promoted after said flop, right? Um, there is no like safety net for most people that are in these situations. And so for you to say that somebody has or that somebody is the bravest man in Hollywood when they've literally been able to operate with the ultimate safety net for the past, I mean, God knows how long, right? You know, his brand of humor and then branching off into that in the MCU really is what kind of started the whole decline of the quality of a bunch of those films, right? Especially with stuff like them bringing in Taika Waititi, which I'm pretty sure was a James Gunn idea, right? You know, and Thor Ragnarok. Look at what happened with with that film, and then Love and Thunder after that. So if there's they've literally been able to operate with like this huge safety net and even get promotions after like utter failures. So for you to call that man the bravest dude in Hollywood, that was just a bit much for me personally. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't need that. It didn't need that. You know, like you could, I would have just rather you didn't say nothing. I would really just have rather that you didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Man, he did the break. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh my god, y'all killing the chat. He's the industry plan. Mm, crazy. Yeah, I agree, Charles Austin. I feel like he just shouldn't have said anything. But we're gonna get into why I think that he also said something too, right? But let's move on to the first question, right? The first topic is should we be surprised at any of this, right? Because as frustrated as I was, the word surprised wouldn't be something that I would describe how I felt at all, right? Because I think that this is like kind of like the latest and probably the kind of like the final like uh kind of stamp on how he feels uh, about this situation because I feel like this is the clearest that he's ever been towards us as fans, right? So um, if we go back to the initial moving of the trending day, right? Because up to that point, release the Ayer cut had been marching on. It had been creating awareness. Everybody was, you know, on board, right? Zach was showing a little love. You know what I'm saying? Uh, look, Bad Dan said Ayer is making it hard to defend him. Right? Neo Seven says Ayer's tweets remind me of Colonel Denton's hostage video from Hot Shots Part 2. Right? Saying no demand for it compared to Snyder Cut. Man, we gonna get into that, right? Because I don't think that that's true. I don't think that that's true at all. I don't think that that's true at all, and we're gonna get into that. And if there is less demand for it, it's kind of David Ayer's fault, right? So you know, let's get to it, right? Yeah, release the Ayer cut up to that point of you know us getting ready for that trending event on the release day of the Suicide Squad. Release the Ayer cut had been doing great. Everything was marching on. Everybody was you know on board, and we're sharing out the stuff. There's trending events, and yes, it was under Snyder cut stuff, obviously, because it's always been like the little cousin of the movement or you know the younger sibling, right? Like it's a different situation. It's a completely different situation, and one depends on the other, right? So we needed to get release the Snyder Cut done first. So it always had to be a bigger thing, right? But then, just like when Restore the Snyderverse was the evolution of release the Snyder Cut, there was still a huge push for release the Ayer cut, right? And on the day where the fandom was getting ready to really show, hey guys, this is what we want. We are going to outtrend the Suicide Squad on the day it comes out. This is something that, the fan base had been, doing quite well. And it helped tremendously in like getting engagement and getting more people on board and creating more conversation, right? Because they couldn't get rid of us. Every time that something came out, release the Snyder Cut was trending bigger than it, right? So it's like, hey, the conversation could not go away. That was where the frustration was coming from on the part of the studio, because they're like, yo, we can't operate right without this Snyder Cut stuff being an issue. So when the fan base was about to do the same thing that it had been doing the entire time to increase hype, to increase engagement, to increase demand, we're like, yo, this is the opportunity. Hey, we want your cut. They're about to put out a sequel to your movie, right? That we don't want. We want to see your vision. We want to see your version, right? We want the Ayer cut. On the day when we were supposed to show that, he told us to stand down. So I'm not, if this is a situation where we want to say, hey, the hype wasn't, as much as it was for the Snyder Cut. One, it is not. I mean, wait. One, it depends on the Snyder Cut being there, and the number two, when we had a chance to show, hey, this is what we want. We were told to stand down. So right from then, we should have known that this was, something that probably wasn't a priority, and that the prospects of future work, right, was of more importance, right? That was more important than getting the Ayer cut. So cool. That's when I really first starting to kind of slow down, because once again, it's like, hey, if you're showing me like I'm being shown the exact opposite of what I was seeing from Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder was showing, hey guys, I want y'all to keep fighting for this, right? David Ayer told us to stand down. Zack said never compromise. David said stand down. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna kind of chill a little bit, right? But then it's like you have certain things that we're in. It's like, there's pictures being dropped. Then it's like, are we asking for it again? And then I get people trying to, like, obviously clearly trying to get me to kind of hype the movie up. Then we hear that, hey, people have actually seen it, right? So it's like that's creating conversation. And then there's like articles coming out about it. And it's like, okay, all that's good. Then it's like we're fighting for it again. Then it's like, okay, we get told, recently, like, hey, stand down again. So it's like, hey, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. I think that um we just we wanted this more than it seemed like, he did. And that's fine. That's fine because at the end of the day, um, that's his prerogative. And I'm never going to tell somebody like, hey, because I don't have to pay that dude's bills. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to like be responsible financially for that man. So it's like I'm never gonna tell somebody like, hey, like, don't get a check, right? So, but at the same time, it's like, this is why we've kind of moved and like, we incorporated the haircut into what we were doing, right? But that was actually one of the one of the hashtags that I really just hadn't been that enamored with because I felt as if, hey, like, we want this thing more than he did. So it's cool, right? I've known ever since we moved that trending day that this was probably going to be on the horizon, right? Cool one said, whatever happened to the Schumacher cut? Bro, they was just tossing cuts out there mm, mm, trying to grab our attention, right? Yeah, no, I'm not I'm not surprised at all. I just wish that, the whole bravest man alive part wasn't in there. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a little much for me. That was a bit much, bit over the top. And, I gotta be real, right? David Ayer said it's not that serious. Y'all like, hey, we make movies, entertainers, not elected officials leading a nation, right? Basically means it ain't that serious. So chill. Mm. Sin Havoc said it's okay for Air to work and earn a living. He just needs to stop complaining about how Gunn and WBD screwed him over. Yo, here's the thing, right? I agree. Like, I don't want to hear about, how you got screwed over or whatever either, bro. Like, you can't have it both ways, man. That was my whole point where it's like, yo, you're telling us to stand down and then you're trying to get us hyped again. And it's just like, yo, man, Zach never did that, bro. And that was the key difference. That was the key difference. And it can all be traced back, right, to that us, that he had us move that trending day. It can all be traced back to that because that would have shown, hey, it would have been the same kind of look for everybody else that it was, but they didn't want, because think about that, right? Not only was that movie able to come out and flop, but it also was protected from getting out trended on the day that it released, right? Charles Dawson says, well, if he says it's not that serious, then okay, I'm done hashtagging for the haircut. Hey, look, and that's why I've been trying to push y'all over into this hashtag sale thing, right? Because I really do believe that this is how we get this thing done, yo. It's been WB or bust for quite some time. Like, just read the tea leaves, right? Charles also said Zach cared enough to support us and join us to get his cutout. He put in work. Look, Zach also never had on uh or had us move a trending day, bro. Like Zach never did that. He never did that. He never was like, yo, don't trend. Like, that's crazy. We got Nessa Noel in the building. Much love, Nessa, saying he was just on John Bernthal's podcast crying about how wrong they did him. And now they're called Gunn the bravest man in Hollywood. That's some elite twerking he's doing right there. Sorry, not sorry. For sure. Right? It's sell or bust, yo. Yeah, I don't want to hear about how they did you wrong, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that because you calling this dude the bravest man in Hollywood, bro. We've been trying to tell y'all this whole time, right, that you can't put the cart before the horse, yo. You can't try to say, hey, like we should like just not have to worry about the status of Zack Snyder's movie. Like it's dependent upon that, yo. The Ayer cut was always gonna be a smaller push than the push ever the Snyder cut was, right? But let me stop dancing around this topic because I want to talk about what I believe provoked this response. Because I don't believe that this was by accident at all. I do not believe that this was by accident, not one bit. Right? Oh my God. Emancipator said, how you call James Gunn the bravest dude when in his film he killed your characters? Oh my God, bro. In like unceremonious ways as well. Characters that you put your heart and soul into, right? Into designing, coming up with their look, right? How they were gonna walk, how you wanted them to talk, right? All that filming and getting to know these people. It was all squad, right? Didn't they do tattoos when they was on set? They was like a family. Y'all remember how tight knit that Suicide Squad cast looked? Y'all remember that? Right? They was giving each other tattoos. Squad, right? This man came in and took a big fat shit on every single thing that you tried to build. Right? And bravest dude in Hollywood, that's wild, bro. I came front. That's wild, Joe. That's wild, Joe. Nessa Noel saying Zach never apologized for his work and believed in his fandom enough to have his version of Justice League come out. He still believes in the possibility of finishing his arc. I don't know what Ayer is doing. Right? Yeah. Never compromise, right? Sinatra saying, and Gunn replaced Deadshot with Bloodsport. Same backstory with a different character, right? Look, we got Ty saying what the real issue is. DC hates Zack fans, especially after getting the cut, Jedi, and they don't want to give in again because they feel like we're entitled. You want to know what's funny? I ain't never seen a company that's like been so unwilling to give a fan base something that's asking to pay for some shit. Right? Think about that. We showed, hey, you guys didn't know better than we did, right? In terms of being a success, what was more successful, Justice League or Zack Snyder's Justice League? The shit that they thought was going to pass, right? And was going to make them a bunch of money and was going to shift everything into, right, brighter pastures, right? What was more successful, that bullshit or Zack Snyder's Justice League? So who was right? right? So let's just say, hey, if we were right about that, maybe we were right about this other fucking project that you guys have. Like, we're trying to give you guys money. We're trying to increase your brand. You guys are fighting, making money because this is not about making money. This is about something else. This is about something else. So let it be about something else, right? But let's go back to what I believe provoked this response because there's been a lot of rumblings recently, right? Especially like this last weekend, right? And y'all remember last night I was cooking. What was I saying? I was like, yo, I'm gonna need some explanation, right? I'm gonna need some explanations as to what's going on. Why is Cell Snyderverse to Netflix trending more than Superman Legacy, right? With all this DC stuff going on, right? There was another trending. I mean, there was a lot of trending events on Friday, right? One of them, happened to be Release the Ayer cut, right? I don't know how much Release the Ayer cut did, but hey guys, I'm gonna go out on a whim. I'm gonna say that I think Release the Ayer cut probably did. I mean, maybe near the same level of Superman Legacy, right? Maybe. I mean, I don't think I'm far off in saying that, right? I do not think I'm far off from saying, by saying that, hey, I think Release the Ayer cut probably did about around where Superman Legacy did. I don't know. Could it have? Even if it didn't, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. And as I stated before, it's dependent upon some other shit. They're not gonna release the Ayer cut, yo. This last weekend, you had all kind of talk going on, right? All kind of stuff trending. Superman Legacy. They over here dropping pictures, right? I mean, forgive me, I could only find this one, right? This just happened to be, it seemed like, yo, I thought, yo, is Henry Cavill fucking teasing he's back as Superman? And I see this thing. Like, yo, was Henry teasing that he's back? Right? Like, I mean, I don't know if is this shit on purpose, y'all? Like, are they purposely trying to say, hey, this is Henry Cavill Jr. that we want? Right? They dropping pictures, right? They trying to move on. Right? They trying to move on. They getting out trended. It's looking bad. So it is of my belief that is why this response came out, right? Stuff like this is why you got this response, right? Stuff like this is why you got this response, right? How are they saying, hey, that there's not a want there, there's not a desire there? Ayer cut is part of Cell Snyderverse to Netflix. If you ask me, the Ayer cut was trending bigger than Superman Legacy. So how the hell is there no demand? How is there no demand? if the Ayer cut is part of Sell Snyderverse to Netflix? And that outdid, right? That outdid, right? That outdid Superman Legacy. That's what we asking for. We asking for the Ayer cut. We, right? Ain't nobody asking for this other bullshit. Look at this, desperately trying to get people interested. Yes. And they trying to push everybody on over to the DCU. And it's like, that's cool. But like this whole coming out and, going at the fans that's been working hard, trying to get your stuff trending and get your stuff out there, man. I'm not with that, bro. I'm not with that. Should have just not said nothing. Should have just not said nothing. Right? They couldn't deal with it. Couldn't deal with it, yo. We've been, bro. We want to see the Ayer cut too, bro. Has anybody not been asking? Okay, I have a question. Put this in the chat, please. We'll use the live chat as a little sample size, right? Who in here has tweeted hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix and you didn't think that meant or included the Ayer cut? Please let me know. Let me know if anybody, ever tweeted hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix and they didn't include the Ayer cut in that. Let me know. I'm just saying. He said, I always knew that it included it. Not me. It's all under one umbrella. Facts. Ty said, Jedi, the movie is done. At least with Zach, he needed money to finish it. Jedi, I need that explained. I do too. Right? I do too. Sin Havoc said, Snyderverse included the Ayer cut. That's pretty obvious. Sell Snyderverse to Netflix always included the Ayer cut. Right? Right? Duh. Right? Back then, I always thought of the Ayer cut as included when I tweeted the hashtags. Hey, I did a sale video specifically for the Ayer cut. For the Ayer cut. The Creed says definitely always included it. Right? The Ayer cut clearly connects to the Snyder cut. Because it is. His cut is the link between BVS and ZSJL. Ayer cut is Snyderverse. So Sell Snyderverse includes Ayer cut. Look, this is not me saying this. The Ayer cut was always meant to be part of the Snyderverse. Hell, his Joker is in Zack Snyder's Batman. Right? Right? Ben Affleck was in Suicide Squad, automatically makes it connected to the Snyderverse. Right? Nessa Noel says, I'm assuming everyone here believed the Ayer cut was part of the Snyderverse. Nobody was like, yo, the Ayer cut is not included. Right? Speaking of nobody, I ain't gonna be the only person on this damn panel tonight. We got the homie coming through El Necron, what's going on, bruh? How you feeling today, bro? What's on your mind, man? How you feeling about this whole scenario, bro?
See, it's this weird, dude. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, the bravest man in Hollywood's talking
That
with
was a bit
us?
much, bro. That was a
What?
bit much, bro.
I'm surprised he could talk with all the nuts in his mouth, dude. That was just like crazy, dude. Like, what are you doing, dude? That's unnecessary, man.
That was crazy. That was over the top, bro. That was
Yeah.
over the top. And that's
Um,
why I'm feeling a bit of a kind of way. Cause we didn't need all that, bro. We didn't need all that, bro.
yeah, dude.
Like,
It was unnecessary. I mean, was he marched out there to bend the knee?
bruh, had to be, bro. Had to
Because
be.
I can't see anybody in their right mind just saying that. After this man strung that carrot in front of you last time around, and it never came, never happened, and here you are again, risking your reputation, your integrity
That's
for this
crazy,
guy,
bro.
calling him the bravest man in Hollywood. And
That's
I don't know if y'all saw it earlier, but it just reminds me of like, and this is going to be an old school reference for all you old heads, but you remember those Charlie Brown cartoons where Peppermint Patty would always promise him she wasn't going to pull the ball away from him?
yeah. And what would happen? Did he ever kick that ball, bro?
He never kicked that ball. She lifted that ball up and he always fell flat on his ass. Ugh. This is exactly what's going on here, dude. Like, how can everyone else sees what's going on here, but you trust you? Either he was forced to bend the knee or he actually trusts this man to keep his word to him. After this man, the bravest man in Hollywood, has been basically called out and shown to be a liar by Zack Snyder and Ben Affleck. And who else, Guy? Who else has he been shown to be a liar to?
Oh my God, bro, he been lying to the fans. He keeps saying shit like he tried to say that the authority wasn't in the movie. And now we got castings of authority members.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to comment on these things, bro. Because when they come out to be lies, we're gonna be like, yo, you lied,
said,
bro.
yeah, you're lying again. Here we go again. Dude, there was another one he had that we were like, oh, damn, it'll come to me, but
He said that was Lucy, not Peppermint Patty. But yeah, it's all good.
Oh, yeah, I get them all. Oh.
We knew what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But anyway, basically, it's like the guy who always falls for and buys the girl everything she wants, and she still goes and dates the other guy. That's what Ayer's being treated like right now. He ain't going to get his roses from James Gunn. You really think James Gunn wants to be shown up by the Ayer cut?
It's not, bro. It's not happening, bro.
It's not happening.
Right?
Gunn
But
lied to The Rock. That's right.
Yeah.
He's just, bad vibes from that guy, dude. Just,
yeah, man. I'm at a point where, the timing of it was also very odd, right? It's at a point where we just out trended Superman Legacy, right? And then we get this Nicholas Hoult announcement on Monday. Like, yo, I told y'all, I was like, yo, they're gonna do something. Like, ain't no way. I'm like, I need to know why Sale Snyderverse to Netflix was trending more than Superman Legacy. You know what I'm saying? So like, this Monday comes and it's just an all-out assault. You get the Nicholas Hoult casting and you get that bookended with like David Ayer trying to put the nail in the release the Ayer cut coffin. It feels like, right? It's like, like, what the hell is going on?
Like, he's like, okay, look, you kill that movement, I'll throw you a bone and you'll make some movie down the road. And Ayer's like, ooh, okay, but see you back then.
Right.
It ain't happening, dude. It's
hey,
it ain't
like
happening.
I said, hey, may you live forever. You know what I'm saying? And
dude, no matter what they roll out, still ZSJL movements like Godzilla just coming into town. They got all the tanks trying to shoot them down, and you're just stepping on them and crushing them, and then smashing all their buildings. It's unstoppable. They can keep rolling out everything they trying, but in the end, bro, the big G wins, man. So that's how I see it. There's always futile attempts. Same things over and over. Every time Godzilla comes down, they attack him with the jets and the planes, and he just tears them down. And it's the same propaganda they send in here, with these ops and agents coming here with the same points that never work, never stop the movement. Because you know what? Because the movement's real, it's organic, it's truth. What they're spreading is false. It's false. It's lies. It's disinformation. It's just it's not real, and that's why they can't get anyone really behind it, because we have a truth to our side, a real organic thing that all we want is our arc finish. We don't want anything else. We're not trying to take over the whole DC. We just want our damn arc finish so we can move on from it, because it's the best DC stuff. We all agree, that we've seen. And we want the damn thing finished. Can we just get this finished? We're the fans. We want it finished. Finish the arc. Then you can have your, Superman legacy of Shuin and all these things, whatever, man. Just finish the arc.
Bro, it ain't even like this thing was supposed to last forever, like the MCU. Like it was like the MCU has just gone on into like perpetuity, right?
I don't even know where it's going at this point. Yeah.
Right? They don't even know where they're going. So, because they over there shifting and changing stuff around and doing all this.
Kang's not working. Doctor Doom. MCU.
Right.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah. They lost their footing for sure.
Right. So, wait. I got the point that I was about to make. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. It's not even like this was supposed to go on forever, bro. It was only a couple more movies that we needed, right? And so their unwillingness to give us what we wanted after they wrecked the vehicle, right? Because like we can't, like WB was the one that wrecked the vehicle. Now it was like 2-3 regimes ago that did these things. But you've also had the subsequent regimes that could have righted the ship.
Yeah.
Right? And they chose not to for whatever reason. Right?
And
so
we were No, I was saying, remember we were so close to getting this done, getting our, arc finished till a certain Gunn came into the scene and pulled the rug out from the whole thing, and so Sky had to come up with a new plan to get the Snyderverse rolling again, and that's what him and Leon did. But it's like you said, it's not even much further to finish this arc. What was the Flash was really going to be the reset, right? The Flash movie.
Yeah, bro, that was it. Oh wait, no. The first Flash one wasn't supposed to be.
Eventually, he was going to do Flashpoint or something.
Yes, yeah.
The real Flashpoint.
It. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were going to Flashpoint it, and then that was going to be the end of the show. And then and then especially after we were going to get the one last ride, right? Like we really wouldn't even. I mean, we didn't even need that much, bro. Even if it would have just been a Man of Steel 2, a Wonder Woman 3, and like one Justice League movie.
One epic Justice League movie. Get it done, yeah.
Right? Just get it done. Like, just it should have never taken this much in the first place. And so with them being the ones that wrecked the ship, and then they want to turn around and blame us for the ship not being fixed yet, when they've continued to make decisions that have led us, like, Frank C here saying that that whole Lex Luthor casting ain't even buzzing. Dude, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is as uninspired a casting as you could probably get, bro. And you know, shouts out to dude. Like, I'm sure he's gonna do great, and he's gonna put his all into it. I'm positive, right? It's not like he's a bad actor. I really enjoyed him in a few different things, especially like Mad Max, right? I live, I die, I live again, all that, right? But yeah, like you see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you see him in Mad Max as like a bald dude, and then it's like, oh yeah, I can make him Lex Luthor. It's like, bro, it's just it's uninspired, yo.
Literally uninspired. Like, oh, he's bald. Okay, yeah, we can make him bald again, and he'll be like, I see what you're saying. That is very uninspired.
Yeah, man.
When I saw that casting on the phone day, I just kept scrolling. It didn't even make me want to read the article because it's just like you said, there's no buzz to it, you know, like. You know,
yeah, man.
It ain't exciting.
We had this whole thing, right? They was bringing everybody back, bro, and then like they wrecked all these movies. They wrecked The Flash, bro. They wrecked. I mean, they was messing with Black Adam, right? Yep. They was messing with Aquaman, bro. Taking out Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's ridiculous, bro. It's really ridiculous for us to be in this position, and then for us to get this response from, you know, the person who is at the forefront. I mean, the person whose name we've been doing a lot of this work in. I'm pretty sure that was kind of crazy for a whole bunch of the fan base.
You remember when I won't name names, but when someone told us that someone called up Zach asking him to, you know, kind of get people to move on and do all this, and that Zach was like, no, man, I got my fans. I got my reputation. Zach gets it.
Zach did say that, bro. Zach did say that, bro. Zach did say that, bro. Damn.
He was like, no, I got my fan. He knew what that would do to him and his standing with his fan base.
Bro, if he came out and told us to move one of them trending days, we probably would have never got the cut, bro.
Correct. Never would have happened. But Zach would have said, no, guys, our full circle. If he would have said, yeah, this is it, you know, and this is the last big hurrah from the Snyderverse. But what happened at Full Circles, Sky?
Zach said it would be amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Zach said he would love to come back. Zach said a whole bunch of stuff at Full Circle, bro. None of which was, I'm done.
Yeah. And he definitely didn't call someone brave. The only brave ones were the ones on the stage and in the audience.
Right. Oh man. Shouts out to the homie Marcus Neo7 coming through with a $5 super chat saying that the talent that Gunn draws to Legacy is very telling. No big name so far. He's relying on the DC brand to lift him. Third tier characters, ain't it? Damn.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Bruh. I don't know if Nicholas Hoult was supposed to be the movie star. That's wild.
Right? Is that your Ben Affleck? Uh-oh.
That's wild, bro.
Uh-oh.
Like, yo, man, I like Nicholas Hoult, bro. Like, you know, hey, he's cool as Beast as well, right? In the X-Men movies. You know, really enjoyed him in Mad Max, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. But bruh, is this the star? But Marcus is right. I think he is relying on the DC brand, bro. But
Sky, look, we both know
Cavill was surrounded by talent.
Yes.
Bro, you had Lawrence Fishburne in Man of Steel, Kevin Costner, right?
Top tier.
Diane Lane, bro.
Legendary Hollywood talent. Legendary. You know, Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne, bro.
You know, that's
what I'm saying.
That's legendary.
They had Harry Lennox in that movie, bro. Amy Adams, she was a bigger star
Yeah, at that
than
time, yeah.
anybody that's been cast in this movie so far, bro.
Unreal.
So like, while Cavill wasn't a household name, he was surrounded by household names,
Yes.
right? So, hey man, it's a bit of a different situation, and I think the only way that they would have been able to get a big splash was by having a bunch of bigger name actors, and you know, it just ain't been it so far. So,
Well, like,
shouts out to the
yeah. Go ahead, do your
oh
thing.
no. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say he's waiting for the DC brand to lift it. The DC brand is not in great shape right now.
It's in terrible shape, bro.
To be honest, it's in the bottom of the barrel right now, and it's not going to lift it. You're going to need other things to help lift it out from where it's at. Not
it's
just
in shambles, bro.
Superman isn't going to on his own unless it was Henry Cavill. It's not gonna happen, though. It's not gonna happen. I hate to say it,
bro. Cavill being back, that announcement has trumped anything that they put out, bro. Since.
Yeah, and there you go. And that's another one. One you had your fan base ecstatic that Cavill was back, and you just you cut him off at the knees.
And then you take that away and say, no, we're going to give you Cavill light. This is the crazy situation, bro. And then the first time you show him, he rocking the fucking same suit Cavill had on in Man of Steel, like pretty much like, bro, with the same hat. Come on, man. What are we doing, bro?
Great value brand, bro. It looks like the box, but it ain't the box.
This shit is apple zingers, bro. It ain't apple jacks, bro. This is apple zingers. I told y'all that milk from that shit tastes funny, bro. Y'all know that milk be looking radioactive.
Let me apologize. I got that wrong. They don't come in a box. They come in the plastic bag.
The bag, bro. Yeah. With that radioactive milk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Russell Crowe. Yeah, there you go.
Russell Crowe, bro.
Yeah, he was huge at that time too. Yeah.
Michael Shannon. Look, shouts out to the homie Neo Sevens. Let me hit you off with this drop, right? Look, let me have Zach remind David, right, about these ideas because, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, David needs a bit of a refresher. So let's have Zach tap in with David Ayer real quick.
Good stuff.
Real quick, Zach.
Shout out.
Last question is, I want to ask you not about the legalities or like the probabilities or anything like that, but can you just speak to the resolve of your fan base that now that we're trying to get this thing sold to a third party?
The fan base has consistently been amazing and consistently regardless of what I think, the fan base has their own ideas and they seem to win.
We got the good Austin in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but look, I need y'all to understand there was a key phrase in what Zach just said.
Mm-hmm.
And that was regardless of what I think.
Regardless. Even if he had a differing opinion than us, it still wouldn't matter. Because the fans have the money and the fans have the demand, so they create the supply for our demand. That's how entertainment works. And if we have no demand for it, why are you creating the supply? Looking at you, DCU and the DC studios, who cares about Creature Commandos, bro? Can I get anybody in the chat? Like, let us know. Anybody care about that shit? I said that yesterday. I was just rewatching it today. Like, dude, who cares, bro, about any of that? And what's good, by the way? Necron, haven't seen you a little bit. What's good, homie?
Just here, bro. Late night shenanigans with Skywalker. Yeah.
I love the fact that what you brought up too. That Zach was gonna put in the same position, right? Especially when we heard from James Gunn on Twitter, where he said, "I talked to Zach. Yeah, no,
Zach
I
called
talked to Zach."
me. Remember that bullshit?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You mean he called you back? After you called him?
You forgot to say that part.
That motherfucker called and let the phone ring once and hung up.
Then was waiting.
You ever see that meme where people FaceTime people? It's like, yo, what's up? It's like, what you call me for? It's like, no, dude, you FaceTime me, dude. It's like, nah. Dave's gonna try to play a joke, but yeah, that's what this is. It is a big joke, and that's kind of what I made a joke of it today. Like, oh, can we go over that tweet again? Like, James Gunn is the bravest man in Hollywood right now. Are they
was crazy.
Are they not filming anything? Because there's a couple of stunt men and women who were also like, didn't he use real military people for Suicide Squad?
Bro, that was crazy.
Dumbest, like,
I'm not gonna front.
Said.
That was crazy.
It's the most bizarre tweet on so many levels. Like, what?
I said it in the chat too earlier, jokingly, but also sort of seriously. He did say, "I have to say this." So depending on how you read it, like
that, almost like a confession, right?
Yeah, like I have to say this. I'm being told to say this.
It's like they got a gun to his head.
It came off to me, right. I have to say this.
Hostage video.
It wasn't like I don't think he had a comma either. It wasn't a period, dude. Let me bring that back up. I can go to the brand real quick. I also have a hilarious thing to add to the stream from my childhood and how I feel about David Corn Sweat, dude. I don't know if you said apple zingers earlier, but I grew up with apple dapples, dude. That's what I grew up with. And that's every time I hear David Corn Sweat, dude, it's just like
that's gonna be your frame of reference.
Yeah.
Apple dapples.
He's apple dapples, bro.
Apple dapples.
Dude, that's what David Corn Sweat is to me, dude. All day, every day. I mean, it looks exactly the same, but I tell you, it does not taste the same. Oh my goodness, not even close. And
something may look like it and sound like it, but it don't have the same quality.
No,
the ingredients aren't the same.
No, dude, it's like a facade, right? At Hollywood, you walk through that door and you're like, "What the heck? What
the illusion?"
What?
Yeah. Let's bring this tweet.
It's not a comma. It's not a comma, dude. It's a period. It's a sentence. I have to say this. Bro, I'm just saying, bro. David Ayer, blink twice if we need to come save you, man. Blink twice. Blink twice, bro. We'll come save you.
He said it was a Freudian slip, huh?
It wasn't a comma, dude. It was a period. I have to say this.
Help.
I have to say this.
He said, hit the motherfucking button.
See, this is a bunch
hit the button. Bruh, no.
David Ayer. James Gunn is the bravest man in Hollywood.
They already had that shit typed up, bro. They had that shit typed up. Hit the button. Hit the button. But, and now look, I do think that this is a great time to kind of bring the conversation forward a little bit, because a certain somebody had a stream a little while ago, right, where we were talking about this, right? It was me, Sil, Leon, Peely, right, where we had a long discussion, and part of that discussion was us breaking down this entire Ayer cut situation. Were we not? People said we was tripping. We was like, yo, man, it seemed like this dude don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't want to.
Dude, it's so funny you say that. Hard. I was like, man, we're bringing this up again, but this is the final nail in the coffin, man. we already went over how like we're done kind of hashtagging release the Ayer cut, and this is why, because of all these other instances before this one where he mentioned James Gunn. Oh my God, like I can't get over those wordings too, and just how he said it. But
wait, yeah, because it was something else with James Gunn, right? Last time.
yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I don't even remember what it was, bro, but it was something.
At the beginning of it all, though, it was.
Hey, hold on. Somebody put it in the chat. What did he say last time?
What he was kissing some gun butt last time. I remember that.
Yeah. Something happened, and it prompted us to do that stream, and we was like, bro, like, should we even be asking for this haircut anymore, bro? I don't know.
I think that's what prompted him calling us the wacky. Then this hashtag, the wackiest hashtag too, was in a conversation about release the Ayer cut. Like I think it was in that thread that started all.
Nah, because he called us wacky in February. I feel like the
yeah. But
like
didn't he mention Legends of Tomorrow, release the Ayer cut, and a couple of other ones, but like
that was James Gunn like a year ago when he like came into DC. Nah,
he's been doing
I feel
it
like that
there was something other comment he made.
No, it was some other comment
recently.
Bro.
Recently.
Yeah,
I said that's what started it all, though. That's what started it all. Was him saying that he's been dangling the carrot for David Ayer ever since then. And,
yeah.
Who said someone got it?
No. First, Messing the Wheel said, didn't he disrespect the fan? Oh yeah, he said, Gunn has a right to film Superman Legacy, and he wanted to get some wins under his belt. Yeah, that was the statement, right? And then he was like, yeah, and then the Ayer cut, because we were talking about it coming out in 2026.
Before it gets released.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that was like recently. That was like a few months back.
Like, how long are we gonna wait for this stupid shit, dude? Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to call it that, but like this, let's remind people too, like Steppenwolf isn't in this movie. He filmed it without that. Like it is not in the Ayer cut. Steppenwolf is not in. It was meant to be, but it was scrapped in pre-production. It was never filmed and never put in the movie. So it's still the witch's, I forget her name, the Enchantress's brother. That's still who the main big bad is in the Ayer cut. And that's
just the mother boxes, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's what was mentioned. Like it's not a big wholesale connection to Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's just it was cut differently, and there's a few different scenes that are longer, and there's way more Jared Leto, but it doesn't also like
alternate takes and stuff too, right? Yeah, it doesn't a different tone. It's a different
a lot of
score.
Have this idea of the Ayer cut of what it was like supposed to be, and all of like but not of what it actually is. Like I need people to know that too. Steppenwolf is not in the Ayer cut, and it doesn't directly. It was supposed to be the stepping stone into Justice League, but they axed that like so far beforehand.
So they never shot the scenes with the mother box. Do we know that, or
I'm not sure if there's any.
No, I think there was a mother box, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there was a mother box, right?
Jared Leto's Joker is supposed to have something to do with the mother box.
Yeah.
I think that was
we got Osa Fresh saying, I remember him quote tweeting me after I said we could have had the Ayer cut in 2016. This was in Zod's thread. Yes.
Oh, that's right. He came after Osa. That's right. Jeez. Of course. Osa's like, yeah, I remember when what happened. Sorry, Osa. I remember that too. Yeah. Right. Damn. Yeah, David Ayer is he's WB paid actor at this point. I don't know. Sorry, everybody who's been trying so hard to get the Ayer cut out. Like, we still want it to be on Netflix, but
it's part of the sell Snyderverse to Netflix.
Come over to Sell. Just come over to Sell, everybody who's in the
It's Sell or bust, y'all.
Yeah, like it really is. It's Sell or bust.
Yeah. he did. He went at Oster Fresh. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
right.
man.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. But hey y'all, like they call us crazy. Right? We been trying to tell y'all, like, hey, this is what it is. Like, it seemed like he not really that interested in, us getting it, right? And I think that, his behavior up to this point has shown why. The whole moving of the trending event that one time was really the original sin of this entire thing.
Yeah, that's very telling of like what's going on here. Like, hey guys, don't do that. Don't hurt his movie. Do it some other time. Like,
dude, that was just, you're so right. When you said that earlier, I was listening and I was like, man, you're so right. Like he bent the knee then.
That was really the first revelation of it.
What's the second? You said last night, I believe, like, what's the first part of the quote that's in the back of Zach's shirt, which is in the back of the first Cell shirt?
If I advance, follow me.
What's the second part?
If I retreat, come on, man.
Just saying, dude. I'm just saying, like, you're retreating, man. You retreated then. And that's what it is. I mean, I want the Ayer cut too, but do I want the Ayer cut more than I want Zack Snyder's Justice League 2?
Oh my god. Yo, this is who TJ said. I just searched James Gunn on David Ayer X account. He been twerking since 2019. Come on, man. Yo, look, we'll definitely see it eventually. Look, we're gonna get into that with the last topic. You know what I'm saying? Because
cool one.
The last topic is
cool
a bit different.
Oh damn.
Sin Havoc says you gotta blame Margot Robbie as well. Here's the thing, right?
Really.
I mean, look, here Margot Robbie has clearly been somebody that has shown that she's not in favor of this Ayer cut movie coming out.
Yep.
Or not in favor of the cut being released. I think that, it is beneficial for her because obviously her Harley Quinn was probably portrayed in a different light in Suicide Squad, right? But at the same time, it seemed to be cool enough to sign up to do, right? And it just seems like afterwards, somewhere things just kind of got lost in translation where we're like trying to have this revisionist history and just act as if she had no part in this cut not being fucking released. Like that, I do want to take this time to highlight that because didn't Will Smith tweet out release the Ayer cut like a while back?
I think he mentioned something about it. He was the first one to have a comment about it publicly.
He seemed to be in favor of it.
He's like, if they have it, why not put it out? I remember, I believe they asked him first, and he was like the first one to publicly say
if Margot Robbie wanted this out, it'd be coming out.
Especially now.
Yeah, especially with the power she has now.
Yeah.
She can make this happen easily.
Yeah. And
enough power to put some kind of like sly Snyder cut line in the movie though, right? I mean, we know what she feels about this whole universe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And so at the same time, she does deserve a bit of this, but her actions does not like she's not responsible for David Ayer's Twitter account. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, it's solely on him.
So like that's why we're here today, and we're here because
roasting.
That was not something that I expected to see today. So
no, me either. Just the lines, how they were put, just like the guy who uses reverse just for men is the bravest guy in Hollywood.
Reverse Chesterman.
Like, there's no way that you just said this for real.
A veteran saying it, like Sky was saying earlier, dude.
Yeah,
unreal. Like, what is going on with this?
Yeah, bro.
Man, there's
Especially with this dude having no safety net, bro. Like,
you know better.
You know, somebody being able to operate with no safety net. I mean, that's when, you know, you can consider somebody brave, right? When they can actually end up like being held responsible for whether something goes right or wrong.
And that's
right?
just like a slight sliver of bravery in comparison to just the jobs that are in Hollywood and included in making movies. Like, Tom Cruise is the bravest guy in Hollywood. If we're going to talk about that, like, who the fuck?
Bro, but that's what I mean, right? Like, no. But Tom Cruise couldn't have flop after flop after flop.
No, I know.
Right, and be getting promoted, bro.
No,
like,
top to winner. I mean, you gotta get
that is what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Like, that is what I mean when I say that he's able to operate with no safety net, because the consequence, like whatever his movie does, it doesn't really matter, right? We've been hearing it lately, guys. I mean, they already started pushing that narrative that, hey, Superman Legacy don't even have to make a bunch of money, right? And I'm like, what the hell?
Where did this come from? They're already setting it up, aren't they?
Like, they're already setting it up. Like, yo, his movie can flop or come in under expectations again, right?
I'm sure other directors would be like, I wish we had
if this movie gets made, dude, it's gonna be like real life Idiocracy, dude. Like, the plants need electrolytes, dude. Like, this is gonna be bad, dude. They're gonna have Superman in fucking USA overalls. Like, I think it is gonna be. People are like, oh, I'm gonna give it a chance. It's like, okay, I really applaud people even like going to give it a chance. Like,
you know,
exactly at all for me. You're right.
Brave is like, you know, is like, okay. Being brave is like you're putting everything on the line for your principles, what you believe in, and it can cost you.
Yeah.
Like, did Ray Fisher? They were trying to, you know, blacklist him out of Hollywood.
That's brave.
Like, that's brave. Not being an executive of a studio, going after little websites and trying to, you know, destroy their reputation because you wanted to go after anything Snyderverse or pro Snyderverse. That's not brave. That's a coward, dude. That's a coward.
Maybe he meant he was brave by like confidently announcing this shit ass plate of DC projects. Like, yo, that's pretty brave. You think that's gonna be good? Okay, dude.
You got some cojones, Creature Commandos, and you start off your universe. Oh man, you braver than me, bro.
You're brave, dude.
You braver than me,
that's
bro.
What they say. Either they're really brave or really stupid. You know, that's one of those situations. You know,
it's the most backhanded compliment of all time. Yo, this dude's trying to start a universe without fucking Batman or anything. Like, you brave.
Men are brave, bro.
Facts.
Operate with no safety net, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Look,
what happened to you, David Ayer? What happened? That's what I want to know.
No, I just wanted to kind of take our little victory lap because we got a lot of flack for that stream, y'all. We got a lot of flack for that stream. People was really upset. They was like, yo, y'all tripping, y'all flipping out on David Ayer. I was like, bro, I'm just saying it seemed like Buddy don't really care about if his cut come out or not. You know, that's all that I was trying to say. And now we're at a situation where we have it stamped. Like, he said it's not that serious. So
this is it.
Everybody chill. Ain't that serious.
All right, cool.
Happen when it happens. Okay.
But also, I don't want to hear him. Hey, y'all absolutely right. I don't want to hear him on no more podcasts. I'm talking about how he got done wrong. Yeah. Like, no more of that, bro.
You can't have it both ways, bro. You can't keep jumping.
You got it the way you got it, bro.
You gotta stay on
one side. You told us chill.
Yeah.
So that means you chill too. it ain't that serious, right? It ain't that serious.
If you wanted to fight, you had an army, but you told us to lie down, dude. So
come on over to sell.
Yeah,
but,
for everyone else though who wants to keep fighting for the Ayer cut, come on over to sell. It's the best chance you got.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and this is a great time to segue because here's the thing, yo. I've repeated this statement and I've said it about, certain. Matter of fact, I think it was David Ayer who was kind of that I coined this phrase when I was like, hey, if you guys want to give up or not really care about this, then we'll just have to drag some of you guys across the finish line, right? Ourselves, right? So here's the thing. Everybody that is feeling kind of like downtrodden or disillusioned with these latest statements, I think you guys should take all that energy that you had, and that you were putting into release the Ayer cut. You guys should put that into these hashtags that we've been rocking with, right? And understand that things are like this for a reason. We have these two hashtags for a reason. We cannot get the Snyderverse onto Netflix without us getting the Snyder cut onto Netflix. Right? They're not going to and hey, we have a bunch of the DCEU on there, right? But y'all was the ones that was saying, hey, this ain't the full DCEU. It ain't the Ultimate Edition. It ain't the Snyder cut. Okay, fine. So we got a little bit more work to do. And then after we get the Snyder cut onto Netflix, we can worry about getting the rest of the Snyderverse onto Netflix, which includes the Ayer cut. So all you guys that was all mad and up in arms at what David Ayer said, right? And I saw how animated everybody was all over the timeline, and y'all saying y'all gonna trend this hashtag, even if he. Man, see,
They're trying to jam your signal, dude.
They don't want me to. They won't let me be great, y'all.
Let me be great.
I'm just saying, right? Yo, for everybody that was still that, because I saw a bunch of people saying, "Hey, I'm still gonna tweet it out." Man, this dude just told y'all to chill, bro. Right? So what help? Like, yo, we've been telling y'all that this shit is the last way. It's the last way that any of this can happen. The tea leaves are there for everybody to read, yo. They casting people, Nicholas Holt, they got a new Lex Luthor, they doing all these moves, they literally sending David Ayer out to tell y'all to shut up.
Yep.
Right? He literally just said, stand down. I don't understand why people saying, yo, I'm going to tweet this hashtag anyway. Instead of doubling down and putting your efforts into something else that is actually being effective and is having a conversation with an entirely different entity. This is the strangest thing ever. When I saw people literally lining up saying, yo, I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep tweeting. I was like, wow. Hey, y'all braver than me. Y'all the brave ones. Y'all, because that's crazy. This man literally just told y'all to stand down, and people still out there like, nah, I'm going to do this anyway. Right? I'm going to fight harder than you want to fight. Man, whenever release the Snyder cut needed a little bit of like jazzing up, Snyder would drop a picture, keep us fed.
Yeah, that's true. Though he never told us to stand down. Though never.
Bruh, if we get this cut over on Netflix, man, I don't even want to hear from dude, bro. To be honest, I don't want to see no damn press. I don't want to see no marketing, bro. I just want David Ayer to come out and say, thank you, #sell community, for dragging this entire thing past the goddamn finish line. 100%. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear is thank you, #sell.
That's it.
Ain't no, what you about to say, Austin?
Nah, I was just gonna say that. It's just like thank us. I mean, and then obviously thank Cut Air and stuff for keeping it going this long at all. But I would say like from now on,
Shout out to Will Rowlands.
Yeah, you know what to do now. Like he doesn't care about that getting done. And if you want to see the potential for that, the only potential for that is on Netflix.
It's a fact. Netflix is the way. Sell is the way.
Bruh, this man, Will Rowlands, was literally interviewing with me while driving home like a madman, and literally parked this car and was talking about the haircut with me for hours, bro.
I remember that. That was good.
You know how excited he was to talk about that film, bro? How excited he was that he got to see it, right? Can you imagine if one of the fan base had seen the Snyder Cut, bro? Imagine if somebody came back and was like, hey, y'all, I saw the Snyder Cut on Zach's laptop, and they was able to come out and talk about it. Right? Can you imagine, bro?
It would have been huge.
How much that would have galvanized everybody.
Yep.
See, but that was the thing, though, right? Is that we were the problem was everybody not being on board with what the fucking messaging should be. That's been the issue this entire time, right? And that was something that we tried to clean up with this whole #sell thing. We was like, yo, we're gonna rock these 2 hashtags and make sure that we keeping the messaging as focused and effective as possible, right? And everybody else wanted to split the message. And you saw that y'all, how many different hashtags was people tweeting out? Don't worry, I'll wait.
I saw more new ones this past.
Everybody was playing
Friday.
#heroes, dude. They were having a hashtag.
More
for
new
everything.
hashtags.
A hashtag for each hour of the day.
Yeah, bro. What's
like,
the one that's
what are
still
y'all
going?
doing, man?
Oh my god, that's so funny. Such a good question too. Yeah, I saw a bunch, dude. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like,
bro, how many hashtags, bro? How the hell is any company or entity supposed to look at that and be like, yo, we can take this fan base seriously? They don't even know what the hell they want. They're asking for everything and it's all over the place, right? So, man, I'm not with it, yo. I'm not with it at all. We're going to continue to push this. And I say, for everybody, and this is an honest plea. I mean this, guy. Look, I'm begging. I'm begging harder than David Ayer is begging. Right? I want y'all to come over to sell ZSJL #sell Snyderverse. I want y'all over here more than David Ayer wants y'all with release the Ayer cut. Facts. I want y'all over here more than he wants y'all to stop. So, hey, if y'all don't want the director of your movie, you know what I'm saying, coming on out, attacking y'all on Twitter, right, saying that the hashtags ain't gonna mean nothing, that it ain't gonna come to fruition, come on over to #sell, right, and we can push this thing on through to the finish line together. And once the Snyder Cut end up on Netflix, then we can start having these conversations and really start delving in and telling them, yo, we want y'all to go grab this and this and this and this too, right? But we can't do that until the Snyder Cut get over there. Like, this is not rocket science.
Like, but Sky, the Ayer cut was supposed to come out before the Snyder cut was supposed to come out back in 2017. It's like, yeah, but guess what? The Snyder cut already came out. The Ayer cut is an afterthought at this point. We already know what happens after the Ayer cut. Guess what? The Snyder cut happened after the Ayer cut in the line of chronological line of things for the DCEU. So all that is like, right? We watched the Snyder cut. How sick would it be to get an Emerald cut now? I guess that's way better, I guess, than the Ayer cut. I would want to see that more than the Ayer cut still.
Bro,
dude, the Emerald cut
look.
would be fire if that comes out, man.
TJ brought up
sorry, but wow.
Look, TJ brought up a great point. He said, "Fight for Rebel Moon to be in theaters." Y'all over here, look. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I apologize. No. This has to come from me, right? This part has to come from me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry that everybody did not get to experience seeing Zack Snyder's Justice League in IMAX in a movie theater. I'm super sorry that everybody didn't get to experience that, right? And it was only us that was at full circle. I totally get how that's, it's unfair, right? But y'all can't be asking for the fucking Snyder cut to be in theaters without pushing for a bigger release for Rebel Moon, bro. That shit makes no sense. There's no fucking way that they gonna put the Snyder cut in theaters. There's no way. All those hashtags was for nothing. Each and every single fucking hashtag that said Snyder cut in theaters was for absolutely nothing. I'm sorry. If you tweeted that hashtag out, it was for nothing.
You're trying to make WB more money. That's what you guys are all trying to do, sounds like to me.
Bro, they're not putting that shit out.
Guess who isn't employing Zack Snyder right now? WB. So stop trying to fucking make him money. It's that simple,
But like
anything
Scott says,
they do with that, it's all
they're not going to put it in.
WB.
They're not going to put the Snyder cut in theaters.
No, they're not.
They never will. They don't even. Now that one's a pipe dream.
That is a pipe dream.
Yeah. they have no intention.
We should definitely be pushing for more Rebel Moon to be in theaters.
Yeah.
That would make way more sense than to get Zack Snyder's Justice League in theaters. Absolutely, dude. And even then, I still am not even mad about that. We talked about that at length before. It makes sense for Netflix to have their main mode of transport be, which is subscriptions, and have Rebel Moon be behind that. Obviously, we want to go see that in theaters, but thankfully, luckily, a lot of us have the ability to have like a nice home theater, and it's nice to pause the thing every once in a while. Get up, walk around. You're not gonna miss anything.
Business is streaming.
It makes sense. Everyone uses it.
They want more people getting subscriptions. That's their thing. They're not a theatrical release company. They're a streaming company. They want more people tuning in and watching Rebel Moon when it releases on their service.
And when that's on there this year, when Rebel Moon is trending for like months, how many people are going to be forced to check it out because of how hype we got that? But yeah, all of the wasted hashtags, it could have been better done, better used with the sell hashtags.
Bro,
you're so right.
Or even release the Ayer cut. Right? Y'all talking about fucking the engagement wasn't there. Bro, each and every Snyder, bro, that shit is not happening, yo. It's not happening. They won't even let you rent that shit for a regular theater. You can try to rent a theater to show the SJL. They will not let you.
Ask Kevin Smith. They shut down Kevin Smith, right? He was trying to get it, and they told him no.
Bro, you think that they about to put out a massive fucking IMAX? Come on, y'all. But yet we hashtagging away. For what? Sin Having said Full Circle wasn't meant for everyone. It's okay. It's about sale. Plain and look, I just have to say that because I know that I got to see it. So I don't want to even, you know what I'm saying, have that whole, oh, well, you got to see it. It's like, I understand that. But, like, I do know that it's not fair that everybody else didn't get to, but that ship has sailed, y'all. We have to move forward with some of this stuff.
Nah, dude. I mean, half of the people who say they're Zach fans continue to sound like broken records and not have any frame of, you know, logic or can strategize effectively or actually understand business like they say they do. It's all the same thing, dude. Why would they try to be effective when they can just ask for the same dumb shit over and over and over again?
How are you going to take a stand when all your stands are 50-50? That's all. I was like, what? Wow, you're really going out on a limb there, aren't you? You just see everything.
Hey, it could be yes, it could be no. We don't know.
Still,
right? But what we do know is business because I'm a business person. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, business is 50-50.
Hey, I got a job, bro. I know about business. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, man. We all know about business. We all got a job. We're employed by a business. Sorry, I got sidetracked on that. But
putting ZSJL in theaters won't happen. And people thinking ZSJL in theaters would be a great way to show demand is a terrible idea for a film that's been out for so long to watch at home. Facts. People should realize that WB will most likely never put any of Zach's DC movies back in theaters. That's what Full Circle was for.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That was the goodbye part that they was talking about. They were saying, yo, goodbye to seeing this stuff in fucking theaters. You know what I'm saying?
That was WB washing the company WB washing their hands of all that. Facts. Not Zack Snyder, but them.
And all James Gunn did was show up like somebody's uncle to all the premieres this year. You know what I'm saying? Wearing a Carhartt and shit.
Don't get started on that, man.
He said wearing a Carhartt. Sin Havoc said Kevin Smith didn't just get shut down. He got a below value compensation prize with the Schumacher cut.
That's true. That is true.
Having Zach's full definitive DC collection on Netflix is the goal to show demand. Facts. Oh my God. Osa said, I was in business. Come on, y'all.
They're knocking off. Roasted.
Let me do it. I'll do it for him. There you go, Chad.
Charles Briggs says WBD is not trying to do anything Snyder related. That door is closed. It's pointless to engage with them anymore. It's Netflix or nothing. But what can I say? Ignorance is bliss for some people.
Some people get it. Some people just get it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Just get
you make a lot of sense with that. You know, the ship is sailed for Snyder Cut and the theaters. I mean, yeah, bro. That's
come on, bro. Like, but we online pushing that, bro. Like, look, I know that Full Circle was probably hard for some people to watch, right? And not to be able to partake in it. No, like, I'm not even trying to be funny.
I know you're not.
Right?
I'm just thinking about the situation, dude.
Because, like, it's true, bro.
I know, dude.
Like, it's true. Like, I know, because I probably would have been mad as shit, right? Like, I'd have been happy to have some of the homies there if they could have went, right? But at the end of the day, I would have been a little sour, man. I'd be like, damn, bro, like, I fucking miss seeing it in theaters. Like, I miss being able to see ZSJL. I get it. So that's cool, like, fine. But to be pushing hashtags that we know is not gonna fucking happen, yo. Like, that's not what that's not what this fan base is here for, yo. We're not here to just push random ass hashtags. Like, that's not why I'm here. I'm sure that's not why these gentlemen are here. And I know that's not why y'all here. We're not here to just push random ass hashtags. No, this shit is about getting the conclusion to this fucking story and getting as many projects as we possibly can from Zach's universe over onto Netflix, which includes the Snyder Cut, no matter how David Ayer feels about that or not. Just like Zach said, regardless of what I think. This man literally said that. That was like a little nod, like, hey, y'all, like, I didn't think about this shit at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no way that I ever would have, that I ever would have considered this being an option.
Yeah.
But he's like, yo, regardless of what I think, the fans got their own ideas.
And the fans win. Usually win. That's your marching orders from Zack Snyder.
He said they win, and the fans they tend to win. I think he said.
Yeah,
but
something definite.
You're right.
Hold up, let me like clear it up because
because I think you got.
Hold up.
Real quick, Zach. Shout out. Last question is, I want to ask you not about the legalities or like the probabilities or anything like that, but can you just speak to the resolve of your fan base that now that we're trying to get this thing sold to a third party?
The fan base has consistently been amazing and consistently, look, regardless of what I think, the fan base has their own ideas and they seem to win.
Seems that way.
They seem to win. Hey,
I'm saying this man spoke very clearly when he said, regardless of what I think. Meaning, like, I don't have, like, I didn't see this thing coming, right? And no matter what, I'm going to rock with the fans because they got their own ideas and they seem to win. Oh, my God. Bishop said, play it one more time. Oh, my, y'all killing me, bro. But I can't not do it now that Bishop asked.
Real quick, Zach. Shout out. Last question is, I want to ask you not about the legalities or like the probabilities or anything like that, but can you just speak to the resolve of your fan base that now that we're trying to get this thing sold to a third party?
The fan base has consistently been amazing and consistently, look, regardless of what I think, the fan base has their own ideas and they seem to win.
Sometimes I wish the music would just keep playing, bro.
Right? Hey,
just like a slow burn fade, right?
This man said, regardless of what I think. That was a key line, man. That was a key line.
After he said that the fans have consistently been amazing, you know? And that's everyone. That's not just like us. We're not just like, oh, he's talking about just the sub movement. We're not saying that. We're saying the whole community. $1.1 million raised for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Like, this fan base is incredible. And no matter what they want to say about us, we can really move mountains. But the thing is, a lot of other people who are tweeting these hashtags to oblivion for no reason that don't get anything done effectively, and you're asking the wrong people for the wrong things right now because they moved on, but these fans can't move on from asking the wrong company all these things. You know what I'm saying,
bruh? I would have hated to be tweeting release the Ayer cut all weekend, and then to wake up to David Ayer's comments, bro.
It's not that serious.
No way, dude. That would have sucked.
Could you imagine, bro? Putting months in, planning, coming up with graphics, right? Getting the schedule put out there, hyping it up, right? And then you see that? Come on, man.
That's like
That ain't cool, yo. That wasn't cool.
Nah, dude, it wasn't.
no.
It wasn't, and that's just what happens, unfortunately. But again, it's not all is lost with the everyone who's like, you know, cut Ayer and all of the other things, release the Ayer cut. Like, just hop on the bandwagon to sell. We already have the majority of the DC on there. Guess what? Suicide Squad's on there. So let's get Zack Snyder's Justice League on there, and we can get the Ayer cut on there as well. And that's sell Snyderverse to Netflix. That's that part of it.
That's why Leon made that.
Sell Zack Snyder's Justice League is the first thing that needs to be on there, because that's what establishes the fact that it's Snyderverse. You know, the first domino, the last domino.
And if you want to get some Snyderverse t-shirts, real Snyderverse t-shirts, not just Justice League, but Zack Snyder's Justice League, you need to get over to inktothepeople.com, sells DSJL. What do we got, Sky? We got Cyborg. We got the Green Lantern. Oh, and we got that. That is awesome. And that's Zack Snyder's team. And all proceeds go to AFSP. No one's making this sense. That looks good, man. I like that shirt.
Right?
Yeah.
Full circle.
Full circle.
Full circle on the back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, I actually just noticed something while watching that video this last time. Sin Havoc says you saw how Zach had to answer that question. Zack Snyder understands, right? And then he said body language. Zack Snyder understands the assignment. I wanted to add this in. If you look, because I'm going to replay it. When I first started asking Zach that question, Zach kind of made a face because he knew he had to tighten up. You want to know why? Because I had just had a conversation with him on the side, right? So you can see, like, right when I started asking, he's like, ooh, like, whoa, like, hold up, let me like tighten up real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look,
you can see
body
the
language, bro.
Yeah.
100, like, yo, watch this and tell me if I'm tripping, right? Because he was talking to Seal, everything, it was cool. And then when I started asking that question, because he's like, yo, I'm on camera.
Well, you mentioned
it. This is the dude, you know what I'm saying, that like I had just introduced him, like, yo, I'm the hashtag sale guy. Right? So
you mentioned
check this out.
You mentioned it in your question, though. In your question, you say, I don't want to ask you about the legalities or the possibilities or anything like that.
That's why I said that, because I kind of peeked.
Just asked him about it before I know, yeah, exactly.
Bro, so I was like, yo, let me check. But look at this face that Zach makes, right? I'm not making this up. Watch.
Good stuff. Real quick, Zach. Shout out. Last question here. I want to ask you not about the legalities or like the probabilities or anything like that, but can you just speak to the resolve of your fan base that now that we're trying to get this thing sold to a third party?
The fan base has consistently been amazing and consistently, look, regardless of what I think, the fan base has their own ideas and they seem to win.
Every time, dude. Smile.
Yo,
I'm noticing he's kind of lit, by the way.
Y'all have no idea.
He's kind of lit, bro. That's what I'm noticing.
Bro.
He's old man lit right now. Like,
bro, y'all have no idea, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's like squinting one eye at one point. My homie was
right?
that is keen though. Let me tell you about that, because that is when you get the most honest answers from those men when they're like that. Like, look, let me tell you. And he's like, the fans, they've always been. I mean, like literally, he starts like, let me tell you. The fans have
Be
always
like,
been
the
amazing.
fans?
Yeah.
That's
A low key version of that. Like he started, he's like, look, let me tell you. And then he was like, and then he came to during his answer. He was like, regardless of what I think, really, the fans seem to win. They have their own ideas, which is awesome.
Bruh, I'm saying, look, we got
Sorry, Charles.
That moment was so dope, and it really just it really highlights the difference in behaviors of these two camps, right?
Yeah.
Release the Snyder cut and release the Ayer cut have always kind of been hand in hand, but they've always been kind of like two separate things. But I think now we really have like the definitive difference in ideologies behind the two camps, where Zach has been one that always pushed forward and is like, never compromise. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just really ride this thing on out. And then on the other hand, it's been this, hey guys, let's move trending days and things of that nature. So it's really unfortunate, but I say once again to everybody that has been putting in all that work into release the Ayer cut, I do think that you guys have a home over at #Sell. We can continue to push these things forward, Joe. We will not be stopping. We will not be slowing down. We won't be telling y'all to chill out. You know what I'm saying? We won't be telling y'all that it's not that serious, right? We do understand how serious this is for this fan base. So that is why we continue to push forward the way that we do so vehemently. Shouts out to the homie Charles Briggs with the $10 super chat saying, I should have known Ayer would be a turncoat with all the bootlegging he was doing with Gunn. But anyway, the sell movement marches on. We getting closer to that finish line / goal, homie. Shouts out to the homie Charles Briggs.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Say that shit.
$10? Salute.
Right? With the $10 super chat. Let me hit the homie out. Wait, hold up. I got to do another drop because
you wanna kill it?
Yeah.
I'm uploading, by the way. We gotta do another, since Leon's not here. I did back in the, I don't know if anyone remembers it because it only aired it once. It's a bat fleck for for Leon hype, dude, because I made one for you and I made a Wonder Woman one and this is a Batman one. So just to remind everybody, it's got some Suicide Squad in there too. So we need to remind everybody, and you can play it whenever. But I just wanted to say that too. And shout out to Charles Briggs. Thanks for the support.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna honor the homie Charles Briggs by playing this video because I'm really enjoying all this Zach love right now. So pardon me, but I got to do this.
Oh man, look, we are approaching the man himself, Zack Snyder. Zach, big, huge fan, If you could sign for me, and it would make my entire life, Zach. Yes. If you could sign the hashtags that I put out, sales ZSJL to Netflix and sales Snyderverse. Yo. Woo! Hey, is he gonna do it? I don't know. Yo. Oh my God. Yes. I love it. Thank you so much, Zach. You're amazing, sir. Can't wait to be here tomorrow and to finish this whole thing out. Exciting. Yes. For sure.
That's awesome.
Right? And Zach showing mad love to the fans, and he messed around and created a Moab with that moment right there. Man, what
a moment. It's been a whole year, dude. And release the Ayer cut, man. I mean, where you been?
Bro.
Telling people take it easy.
Yeah, dude. Take it
Zach's
easy.
over here
This whole
fighting
time,
for
he
sell
said
it.
the same thing though. He said the same thing when the Suicide Squad came out. Like he's like, no, let James have his time, guys. Let James have his time. Is it ever gonna be your time, Dave?
It's gonna be your time, bro.
Just
No one's
wondering.
gonna
Oh
give it
my
to you, bro.
God.
You got to fight for it. He ain't learned that yet. Apparently, he thinks
Yeah.
they're gonna give it to him. They ain't gonna give it to you.
It's like, I don't
We
understand.
got lawlessness in the building. What's going on,
Yeah,
lawlessness?
what's up?
It really is, dude. Facts, lawless.
He said, Zack Snyder was like, you motherfucker. Right? He
Ah.
said, was priceless. Right? Zach shaking his head. Y'all know what was up. Right? He said, today's lesson is learning body language, everyone. Right? Facts. Man.
Like I can't, but I wanna, but I'm gonna still write something.
So David keeps giving up his turn. Facts. Look, man, we about to start closing this thing on out. I'm gonna get y'all final statement, Joe, because
It's ready to go, by the way. Whenever you want to, it says "Bad Flick of the New Geeks" on that videos. Before we get our final thoughts, get us a little jolt here to remind us all why the heck we do these things. You know what I'm saying? And why we care so much about this stuff. Like, yeah, we want to see an Ayer cut, and that goes along with what we want on Netflix.
Yep.
Facts. Let's go ahead and check this out from the homie.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce. Jack, listen to me. I want you to get everyone out of the building right now. You understand? Jack!
I failed him in life. I won't fail him in death. Help me find the others like you.
Perhaps they don't want to be found.
I know the possibilities are endless, and it's starting to look like this idea isn't just an idea anymore. Looks like it could be a future.
Chill.
That was the first time that I think you had put that little tagline on there, right?
The wait
with Leon talking.
That was I stole that tagline and used it again last night. But yeah, that was the first time I used it. Was that video?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that. Very clearly.
Yeah, man. Ooh, gave me chills again just watching that. I forget the stuff that I even make.
For sure, dude.
Hey, all that stuff gotta go on the channel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On that YouTube platform, right?
It will. Especially that one's gonna be called Batfleck of the New Geeks.
Right. Look, man, this has been a great stream, man. I want to go through and get y'all final thoughts, man. I'm gonna start with the homie Austin, right? Where are you at with this whole situation mentally, bro? And what are your thoughts as we close this thing on out? You know, about everything we've discussed here today, sir.
Man, I feel bad. I feel bad for the people pushing, the haircut so hard and for it to come out and want to see it so bad because I know how hard the work is and
right?
Right? Like we do the same thing, so I get it. I will say it is nice the fact that trending isn't like the end all be all for us, even though like we do it on a whim anyways, but like it is nice that that's not the end all be all. So I will say that for everyone who has just done solely released the haircut and you're like wondering what to do, again, just come on over. Hashtag sells YesYell Netflix. Hashtag sell Snyderverse Netflix. It's really easy. And I gotta say, like David Ayer should have just said nothing. Realistically,
I was the best choice.
Not only did he like kill the whole release the haircut movement after this weekend, he like starting off the movement, on a Monday came out with this after the weekend. And but also like disrespected so many people in Hollywood who actually do stuff that are brave. Like you could have used so many other words to describe James Gunn, and brave is definitely not one of them. Not one of them. Especially since Peter Safran dragged him along into the role that he's doing. So, like brave isn't the word for it.
They ain't even, bro. Come on, man.
Brave is not the word for it. That's how I feel. And like, to be completely blunt, like the haircut is on the least of my worries. It'd be like a consolation prize. Like there's so many other things that I want before the haircut, and again, that's doubled down by like his kind of like actions about this. Like obviously you don't care about this, which I get. Like he's a filmmaker himself. He's doing other things, but so is Zach, and Zach's never shot us down either. You know what I mean? So there's a way to have couth and go about it and multitask and like do two things at once, and play 4D chess like we all try to do and stay a step ahead of these studios execs. But when all you know, and the best thing you know, is to get a check from these studios, then you're going to play by whatever rules they give you, especially when in a tweet you tell us that you have to say this. All right, man, I get you. I know what you're telling us. I know what you're telling us. So I can read between the lines there. There's no comma. There was a period. I have to say this. So, yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks for all of them, but I will say this is not over for everybody who believes in the haircut coming out. Me personally, I'm not going to be, fighting for it to all be end. I want the Snyderverse to continue, and having the haircut be out is not continuing the Snyderverse for me. So, that's already part of the story that we know and we fully fledged through, and you can read a whole script if you want to. It's out there. So we don't really need that. It's kind of like reading the storyboards at this point. But I will say, I'm not trying to like crap on the movement for release the haircut or anything like that, because I really do feel bad for them when the guy that is like the head honcho that you're like, hey David, can we have some more material? And then he gives you something. Like that guy is also like, I don't really care about it, all this. It's not that big of a deal. And like, oh, well, what the are we doing every day? Like, what are we doing having conversations with people online and like fighting on your behalf for? Why are we hyping up this B movie? Like, I see all of them doing that. And I'm like, this looks like the Transporter 4, dude. Like, all right, cool. But so that's how I feel about all of it. I will say though, there's always a way, and this is the way. So that's my time, everybody. Transporter 4. Got him.
Yo, I want to say the homie Charles Briggs said, "Yo, Sky, are you still doing a watch along for Studio Squad in December on Netflix, or is that X now?" I'm not gonna ask the watch along, bro, because David Ayer said that. I'm not gonna ask the watch along. That would be crazy.
Yeah, dude. Batfleck's in that movie.
No,
I hope
no,
the flag
come
on
on,
Netflix, bro. Honestly,
petty
and
like that.
we engaging with Netflix, bro. Netflix went and got that. Look, if you think that I'm about to
watch, I know
watch Justice League, and you think I'm not gonna watch Suicide Squad, you got another thing coming, buddy.
Oh well, but
we're
definitely on Earth too, if that's the fucking case, bro.
Right. No, yeah. Look, I want to thank the homie Austin for coming on the platform as always, bro. To thank you for adding your thoughts.
Thanks, bro.
And it was great having you here.
Appreciate
it. Moving on to the homie Necron. Yo, what's your final thoughts on all this, man, as we kind of close the situation out, bro? I'm a hashtag let Necron talk, because we always cutting you off, right?
Yeah, well, go to my channel if you want to hear me talk. I talk my shit over there. And I talk my shit. But anyway.
He do a whole lot of talking.
Yeah, this is Sky's channel. I ain't gonna
need more episodes of the bitching hour. Let me just say that.
Thanks.
All right. First of all, Austin, watching your the video, it just it sends me back to when I first saw these characters come on. Zack Snyder's Batman, Batfleck, and it's just, I was like, that feeling I had in the theater is like, I can't believe I'm really, watching a movie with Batman and Superman in it. And it's so good. It's like intelligent. It's not just, boom, explosions and, fast, scenes. It actually had a plot, and it was, and then you got Doomsday at the end. They fucked up and showed them in the commercials, but anyway, it was still cool. And I always thought, dang, the Superman, dying is a very epic move. And I don't know what I was supposed to say. Oh, he didn't earn his death yet. It wasn't, 5 films into it and all that. I was like, this is Superman.
What?
He earned it. This is Superman. If you don't feel this, you're weird. So I was like, man, this movie's great. And I couldn't believe all the trashing of it, when that was going on at the time. I was like, and now I understand all this stuff about agents and propaganda and people just not even our culture is just like, they're piling on. Well, I'm gonna pile on too, and there's like they don't even know what they're talking about. They're just piling on, and it's idiots like that really you kind of let Disney win, because you got propagandized by them, and you piled on something that was really great. It was going somewhere excellent, epic, beyond any Marvel movie. And I mean, didn't you come to find out Marvel stole Zack's plot? Their best movies stole Zack's plot from the real Turncoat. You know who you're talking about there, Mr. Ballcap. And I'm not talking about Austin. We all know who the Ballcap DC guy was, So it's just a sad situation, but it's getting course corrected, of course, with the release of the Snyder Cut. And now with the Cell movement, hopefully we're going to get this on the Netflix. Seeing all the DCEU pop up on there as a major, big win and pillar that get this ball keep growing in the right direction. So it's up to us to keep it up, do the engagement events, keep hashtagging, just show that, you know, you want this. I'm not saying you gotta be a maniac, you know, and bug people 24/7 with hashtags and all that type of crazy shit. But you know, when we ask you to do it, do it. You know, when Sky says, hey, you know, send it out. That's because they're watching. We know for a fact they are watching this stuff and what's going on with it. So the more engagement that we show, it does come back to us to get what we want. And we're just letting them know, hey, we're fans. And all these other people who come in here and try to cause chaos and saying we're dumb and stupid and this and that, they're working for the other side, you guys. That's all there is to it. They're working for the other side. There's really no other way to put it. They don't want the Snyderverse back, or they don't even care one way or another. They're just paid actors to do what they're told. So don't even take all that stuff too serious either, right, Sky? It's just like,
or the propaganda is like you said.
Yeah, they're just doing their job. You know, they're just doing their job, but we're doing a movement.
Doing their job.
Yep, we're doing a movement.
Yeah.
And
we got a movement, they got a job.
Exactly. That's a big difference because we're doing something from here, not in our wallet. You know, this is coming from here. But as far as Ayer and what he did, I mean, yeah, I don't know, dude. Our guy would never treat his fan base and tell him to back down. I mean, look at the shirts he makes, you know, never surrender. Basically what he says, never surrender, never compromise. And if I surrender, I compromise, kill me. Not literally.
He said, yo, if I advance, hey, that picture, bro, that picture with them words on the back of that shirt, bro, that was a message. And that's why we felt it was important to really put those on the front. I mean, on the back of our hashtag sales shirts, because it was like, yo, man, we following in that same vein, right?
Zach tells you things, you know. He doesn't literally have to come out of his mouth. Like you say, he wears a shirt and he knows you're going to see it. He's telling you things. So Zach would have never done that to his fans. Told them to take it easy or, you know, stand down. And no, Zach knows how you keep your fans. You don't betray them. So that's all I got to say for all that. Scott.
Damn. Man, I want to say shouts out to the homie Necron for coming on the platform, bro. You already know it's always much love having you over here, having the mentor stepping
the mentor to hacker,
right? Yeah, look, but this has been a great conversation. I think that this is a conversation that is very much needed, right? Like I tried to y'all called us crazy. Y'all called us crazy. Y'all was like, yo, they tripping. Why is Sky, Peely, Leon is still going in on Ayer like that, right? We was just like, hey, man, we see something that don't look, I mean, something looks awry with this situation is what we were trying to say. And
seen it before.
Yeah, right. I was like, yo, something's up, man. I'm like, I'm not liking that this dude, every time he talked about this movie now, it's like, oh, you know, he's in there, hey guys, chill out. And he going at old suppressed. Right? Like, well, you going at the homie, bro? Like, you going at Seal Nation, bro, over your movie? Like, what you like, come on, man. You going at Seal Nation, bro? Like, you know, just this entire thing, right? Why is it always us?
I know.
Right.
Of all people. Why they
we're pro Zack Snyder. That's why. Anything Zack Snyder, they gotta destroy. You know the story.
Man, crazy, man. Look, oh man, look, we got the homie Bishop in here showing love. What's going on, Bishop? Right? But yeah, man, like it's really hard to continue to go forward in good faith with some of these conversations and ask people, I believe, to partake in some of these other hashtags, right? Beyond the sale thing. Like we've been saying it, you know, and a lot of people haven't liked what we've been saying. They felt a certain type of way about it, right? But at the end of the day, it's these hashtags, yo. Like we have to like stay on track. We have to stay focused. if we continue to waver and do other things, it just leaves us open to be able to be susceptible for some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We got Marcus saying that David friend zoned the fans. He really said like, yo, I think we're better as friends, pretty much, right? Like it's like, yo, I think we should just,
it's not you, it's me.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, he said David is peacocking for James. Come on, bro.
And then you can see him in the streets, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, I've been calling you," and he's like, "Oh yeah, I lost my phone. I got a new number."
Man, that's crazy.
Yo,
I mean to tell you about that.
Oh my God, man. We got the homie D Broderick saying he got to lay it down. Y'all take it easy. Hey, shouts out to you, right? Man, this is real talk though, y'all. Like I just I really want everybody to recognize though that we ain't gonna be stopping. We gonna keep this going, and anybody that's feeling disillusioned or frustrated, upset, whatever, like just come on over to this #Sell movement, and this is our shot. This is our shot. Once we get Zack Snyder's Justice League on over there, I think we got a real chance of getting, whatever, and that includes the Ayer cut. And I've said this before. I will say it again. If we have to drag everybody along with us across the finish line, we will. No matter what. And I'ma just want to thank you. That's it. I'm not gonna want to hear nothing about no studio heads, bro, about no trailer company doing a cut of your movie, right? Because I'm not gonna care. I'm not gonna care. They're gonna be like, oh man, they had a secret edit, right? They had a secret edit and all this stuff. Hey, I do not care, bro. You just said it ain't that serious, so it ain't that serious.
So why are you talking about it? Why are you crying about it? But ain't that serious.
But shouts out to all you guys that was here for the live. You guys were incredible. Shouts out to y'all that will be catching the replay as well. You guys are amazing. This has been a great stream. Whole lot of fun. Y'all know it's always fun when the homies is here. So shouts out to everybody, yo. Real quick, what y'all got coming up? Y'all want to plug something?
I got Power Rankings with Sil coming up tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow if you want an NFL Power Rankings from me and Sil Abdul.
Hey, man, I got to say, Sil and Sky, Sky, Sil and Austin's show, that's some of the funnest NFL stuff I watch. And I watch all the pro stuff, dude. Maybe because I know you guys and there's more jokes. I don't know, but maybe if you ain't watching that stuff, get over there and watch it. It's fun, especially if you're like you don't even have to be a hardcore NFL guy,
right?
But yeah, it's just fans hanging out talking, and there's a lot of talking shit and whatever. But it's all fun, dude. It's a good time, man. Get over there and check it out. So
thank you. Yep, and that's tomorrow. Power Rankings with Sil.
For sure. And what about you, Necron?
Oh, well, of course, I got Witching Hour Friday night. I'm doing my Australian metal special. So it's going to be Australian metal bands. And then I think maybe sometime this week, I have a new character on my channel called Necro Wolf, and he does reviews.
Necro Wolf, bro. DJ Necro Wolf. Right?
That's right. DJ Necro Wolf. Yeah. He's a cocaine.
I know. Hey, I'll be watching, yo.
He is not a good person, but he is hilarious, and I suggest you watch it. He's gonna be doing maybe some reviews sometime this week on some new releases.
Nice.
For sure. Right. And as for me, I'm gonna try to take the next couple of days off.
Yeah, I gotta take them.
Right. I'm gonna try, y'all. I promise.
Working.
I tried today because man, look, no, Austin, I don't think that Necron has seen my schedule yet. for December.
Oh boy, yeah.
So he don't know, bro. I'm trying to get some rest, Necron.
That's bad.
Yo, I need rest, bro. Like it's about to be crazy, bro. And I'm
he sent me tonight's like stream title, and I knew it because I told my lady because I saw what happened, and then I made the tweet, and my tweet kind of went off. I was like, "This guy's gonna definitely stream about this," and then I got the title. I was like, "I knew it.
Dude, I was thinking not even coming on. I was just chilling. I was like, nah, man, this error stuff is ridiculous. I gotta get on with
dude. You said that yesterday. I did say that. Right?
Always something, man. Always something.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Cool one says, whenever Sky tries to take a day off, something happens, right? Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. It's like, yo, they just want me talking this Zach stuff, bro. Every single day, it seems like, right? But yes, I'm gonna try to take the next couple of days off. I know I said that last night, but I'm gonna reiterate this again because I need some rest. And this weekend, we will be back with some watch-alongs, cartoons, and serial, and some sales VSJL to Netflix watch-along. So. Shouts out to you guys. It should be hopefully I'll have some guests coming through, and there will be rotating guests, obviously throughout a bunch of the streams in December as well. So, Necron, you want to add something?
Yeah, almost 1 month away from Rebel Man to the day.
Let's go.
Yeah, almost, bro.
Almost there, man. We are almost there.
Almost, yeah. Look, we got a lot of content coming for you guys, yo. You guys have no clue. We're really looking forward to sharing more with you in the near future. So, shouts out to y'all, man. Y'all have a wonderful evening, right? From me and the entire panel. We're gonna get at y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.